Hey, good morning guys, and welcome to the channel. So today we are going to make a keto chaffle breakfast sandwich. All right, so let's get started. We need 2 eggs. We need any kind of shredded cheese. Today I'm going to use mozzarella. Okay, you can use Kobe Jack, you can use cheddar, you can use whatever kind of shredded cheese that you want. It doesn't make a difference. Whatever you have on hand, you can use. Okay? We're also going to need sausage. What I suggest for this is this Great Value fully cooked sausage. All you're doing is warming it up, heating and serving, basically. These are about $5 or $6. It's at Walmart. It's the Great Value brand. I got the maple flavored because I like the way it tastes. It's going to be great. So, let's get started. So we need any kind of mixing bowl or whatever. I always just use a measuring cup. Not to measure, but just because I like the spout on it. So for our chaffle itself, we need 1 egg. That didn't come out so well. So anyways, yeah, we're going to need 1 egg. And then we're going to need a 1/2 cup of your shredded cheese. I should have opened this before I started. And as you can see, today I felt like putting my makeup on. So that means I am feeling oh so much better than I have been this past week. Guys, if you don't know, I follow the keto diet on a regular basis. And because of the stresses of everything that's going on lately with the bug, we'll call it a bug, I've been stress eating, and my stomach did not like that. So I haven't been feeling too well the last couple days. Sorry, I'm just breaking all this up because it was like in a big, huge clump. But yeah, so I haven't been feeling well, but now I'm feeling like back to normal, 100% better. So I was able to put on a face today. So here we go. About a 1/2 cup of the shredded cheese. Put that on in there, okay, and dump that in the bowl. Got a little bit of runners here. I usually don't measure. I've done this so many times to where I can just grab it and dump it in there and know that it's the right measurement. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix this all up. It's like we're doing a egg and cheese omelet, pretty much. So usually I beat the egg and before I put the cheese in, and I just didn't do it this time. So that's fine. It's completely fine. So yeah, you're just gonna scramble this all up and see what it looks like. I mean, it's just scrambled. Okay. Now, if you're making, if you wanted to make a pizza chaffle, which I will do eventually, you would definitely use the mozzarella. But in this, you would add probably like oregano, some garlic powder. You'd add something to give it a flavor because this is going to be your base. This is going to be your crust for your pizza. But since we're just doing a breakfast sandwich, I'm really not going to do anything with this except for the egg and the cheese. And then when I put it on the griddle, I'm going to test this out. I was going to add and put in, like, drizzle over a little bit of sugar-free syrup. See how that tastes. So we don't need to spray this time because we've used it enough and it already has like the natural oils on there from me cooking previous chaffles on here. But usually, like when you first do this, you would need to spray it. Just a little bit of like cooking spray. You can either use a butter-based spray or an olive oil spray, which is what I like to use, or even a coconut oil spray. You know, sky's the limit. You can use whatever one you have on hand. You don't need to go out and buy anything special, really. It's just cooking spray. So anyways, this is why I like the spout. You're going to see, I think, or not. Angle it down a little bit. And here, maybe we'll move this on over a little bit. Okay, so now you can see it better. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the fork and we're kind of going to shovel it out in there. And this is why I like this spout, because you got a good handle grip. And then you're going to kind of just spread this out around the whole waffle maker. Okay, now that it's spread out, you can go ahead and close her up, and you'll be done. Let it cook. Now, if you don't have one of these little waffle mini dash gadgets, that's fine. You have like a regular standard size waffle maker. Usually they have like 4 squares or 2 squares, whatever. Each of these makes 2 of those squares. So just like this represents 1 square. So we're going to make 2, top and bottom. Or one for me, one for him. You know, whatever you're planning on making. If you're making pizza, it'll be 2 pizzas. So if you're making a sandwich, it's going to be a top and a bottom. Simple as that. So you don't need to go out and buy a special one of these. I just I asked for this for Christmas and got it for Christmas because hubby's allergic to dairy. So every time I use the waffle maker to make my chaffles, we would have to take it all apart, wash it all up real good, and then reheat it back up to, you know, start the process all over again. So it makes it easier for me to have my own special appliance. That way I can just wash it when I'm done. So, and then I plug in the big waffle iron and make the big waffles for everyone else in the family. Really does not take that much more time to make my own food. It really doesn't. You're just digging out another little appliance. So anyways, so like I said, 1 egg, half a cup of cheese makes 2 chaffles. Okay. So we're going to let this cook. We're going to let it cook until you no longer see the steam coming out of the waffle iron. Okay, so we're going to let this cook for a little while. I don't go by the light. Don't go by the light. When the light turns off does not mean it's done. Okay, you're going to want it to be a little bit like overdone, pretty much. So we're going to let this cook a little bit longer, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, guys, it stopped steaming. It's not steaming anymore. So we're going to lift it up, and when you lift it up slowly. Okay, just to make sure that it doesn't stick, because people are like, oh, my chaffle didn't come out right. It's stuck to the top, and it's half, and it's all over the place, and they all freak out. It seems to be low, but then you can't see there. So anyways, so yeah, you're going to want to lift it up slowly, and see, there you go. Look at that. Perfect waffle sandwich type thing. And I forgot to put in the syrup. So we're going to grab it. So I love my Walmart brand. I usually do Log Cabin, but this time we got this one. It's the sugar-free syrup. It's already open. It's what I'm going to use. I don't care. It's fine. So this is the other half of the mixture. Just going to scoop this on in here. Okay, then you, like I did with the last one, you spread it on out. Okay, and then this time we're not going to forget. Just a little drizzle. Let's see how this comes out. All right, you see it in there? All right, let's close her up and see how it works. So we're going to let this guy cook here, and we're going to get to cooking our egg. So we'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so I don't think you can see this, but our waffle's stuck up on the top. So when this happens, you're going to want to gently pull it off. There you go. It was probably because I put the syrup on the top there, but that's all right. So we're all done with this. So we got our top, we got our bottom. Good to go. Then what I have is I have pre-cooked eggs and sausage that I had made yesterday. You cook eggs, you brown the sausage. It's not rocket science. You guys all know how to do that. I just make the eggs to where they're more of like a sandwich size. So then my own little spin is that, see, there you go. I put green peppers on mine. I had some cooked green peppers that I had from 2 nights ago, or maybe 3 nights ago. Anyways, so yeah, we have that in there. So we're going to just take our egg with our green peppers on top, place it on that, place our sausage on top of that, and then fold up our sandwich. So there you go. So there you have it. Breakfast sandwich. Egg, cheese, sausage, and for me, a little bit of green pepper. So I gotta finish cooking hubby's egg because he wanted eggs and toast. So that's what he's gonna have, is some eggs and toast. So anyways, that's the finished product. Sausage, egg and cheese, chaffle sandwich. Keto friendly. It is about, I don't know, 3 net carbs per sandwich, which isn't bad. Maybe 5 total when you add, extra green peppers or onions. You can add whatever you want to it. You can even put a slice of tomato in if you want. It'll just add a little bit more carbs to it, but whatever your taste is it is what it is. But anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Take care until next time. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Stay healthy.